Today I'm going to be doing my shoulders, bicep and triceps. So basically my shoulders and my arms today. So I want to get started with that. It's also going to be an express workout. What that means is that I'm going to try to focus on a couple of basic exercises. That way I hit my each body part as much as possible with one exercise. So I'm going to try to make this an express workout, try to get it done as fast as possible. So let's stay tuned. And if you guys are brand new to this channel, my name is Charlie D, and this channel is Sixpack at 60, and I show you guys how I maintain my weight loss for the last 5 years through tracking my macros and eating whole foods and no fad diets. So if that's something you're interested in, stay tuned, subscribe, hit the notification button for when I go live, because I do live stream all the time. So I'm gonna get this started with my some side laterals. That's what I'm gonna do first, my first rep. My first set. So let me get that going. Okay. Now this is a lighter set, and I'm doing side laterals for my side delts. That was a good set. Yeah, so if you're new to my channel, we just got back from Italy, I just got back from Turkey, and I just got back from Greece. Now I trained in all of those places, and I do have the live streams, and I couldn't live stream some of them because of the internet at the time, so I recorded it, and I will be live streaming it in the future. So hit subscribe, because we had some good stuff. And also, if you do cardio, I got some good walks through Crete, through Istanbul, Turkey, on my page too, so on my channel. So check that out. You just take another little bit of a rest. Okay. Oh, let me set my watch, because I haven't put the time in. What I like to do with my watch is track the time, and it does give me an approximate measure of my calories that I'm burning. Now I know it's not 100% accurate, but if I measure it all the time, and it's basically similar all the time, I'll know how many calories I'm burning. If I'm starting to burn fat, if I'm starting to look better, then that's the right calorie range. If I'm starting to gain fat, then it's not. That's the way you measure your body, measure your progress. Not by the scale, but by the way you eat. You have to eat in a calorie deficit, and it's not as hard as you think. But next set. I think, okay. Whew. It's a good set. I like to do my side delts first in the exercise, because when I do my side delts, I'm able to start with a lighter weight, and that seems to warm up my shoulders for the rest of the exercises that I do on my shoulders. How are you guys doing? How was your weekend? And if you got a comment or a question, feel free to drop it. Or if you just want to say hello, say what's up. I know some of you guys wished me safe travels when we were traveling, so thank you for that. I want to reiterate also that it's very important to stay, if you're brand new or if you're just getting back, it's very important to start off your routines with basic exercises. Don't get caught up in thinking you have to do something crazy, spectacular, and intricate, because that's not the fact. The fact is you need to just use resistance and be consistent about it. All right, next set. Seems like I'm getting a little stronger in that exercise because I wasn't able to do that many reps just a couple of weeks ago. So for you guys that have been following me, you know what I'm talking about. You get a sip of water. If you're just joining me, I'm doing a shoulders and arm workout today. I'm doing side laterals for my side delts because everybody wants to get a little wider, right? So let me get that going. One more set. All right, that was a good set. All right, for my next exercise, we're gonna go straight to Smith machine overhead presses, seated. So let me get a little bit of weight. Whew. Okay, let's see. Let me see if this is a good angle. Right about that. Okay, there's the first set of overhead shoulder press. Now, I don't do this behind the neck because it hurts my shoulders behind the neck, so I don't do that shit anymore. Some people like it behind the neck. I don't care for it. I don't recommend it because most people do it wrong and it will hurt themselves. So I recommend a light weight and all the way down, but not to where you hurt your shoulders. But the reason why I do this exercise is because this is one of the basic exercises for your shoulders. Now, a lot of people do clean and press, you know, off the floor. That's not what I do. So this hits the front delt and the side delt with a wide grip. So let's get the first set. Shoulder presses, seated. Whew, that was a good set. Now, it's not really a heavy weight, but it's a light weight but I'm doing it very slow, and I'm tensing my front delts as I do it, because I really feel it in the front delts. Also feel it in the side delts a little bit, but you also feel it in the triceps too. So that's why I like to do this exercise. Okay, another set. I think I can go a little bit further. Let me get a little wider grip and see how that feels. Now, like I said, I'm doing it very slow and feeling the contraction. So it's pretty good. Good set. And I don't go down too far. I mean, I don't go past parallel that much, because it kind of hurts my shoulder if I go down that much. Let me bring this a little closer. Yeah, I like doing this exercise. But when I was younger, I used to do it behind my neck, and I used to hurt myself doing it, so that's why I don't do it like that anymore. But it's just definitely a strength building exercise. This is definitely a good basic exercise to have from the beginning of your program. And if somebody is just getting started here and has any questions, feel free to drop me an email. The email's there, or you can leave a comment or question with your email, and I'll get back to you. But I don't charge you guys for advice. I've been a trainer for over 35 years and a nutritionist also. So I'm certified in both fields. Also strength and conditioning and bodybuilding expert or some shit like that, some certification. All right. Next set. Whew, that was a good set. Yeah, I'm wearing my Rome hat. Just got back from Rome. So it was a good trip. Like I said, there's a lot of videos on my channel where we do our cardio walks. And you get to see some of the scenes of Italy and Rome and Greece and Istanbul. So we did a lot of cardio up there and a lot of training. So those videos are going to be really good when they drop. So don't forget to hit subscribe. Okay. Now I'm going to do one last exercise for my shoulders, which is going to be an upright row. Now, upright row is a very important exercise. You have two different grips. You could grip it close and that hits more of the traps, or you could grab it a little wider and hits more of the side delts. So I do it, start off close, do a couple sets like that, then I do a set wide or something like that. So let me get this set up here. Hold on. I don't know why that thing keeps falling like that. Okay, right here. And just take a break for a second. I did want to make this an express workout. I'm trying to get it done fast. Okay. Like I said, close grip, like this. First set. Okay. Whew, that was a good set. Whew. All right. I see that people are leaving comments and stuff, but I can't get to the comments while I'm working out, but I definitely will get to them in a minute. I'm not ignoring you guys. I will get back to the comments. What's up to everybody who said hello? All right, next set. Still, I'm grabbing it with a close grip. Okay. Whew. That was a good set. One more set, and I'll get this with a wider grip. Then we're gonna do some bicep and tricep supersets. Let's see how much time I've been. Okay, we only get me going for about 15 minutes. So let's get this going. I got my bathing suit on. As soon as I finish this, boom, in the jacuzzi. It's a beautiful day right now. And it starts to rain in the afternoon here in Florida. But right now it's sunny, so I want to get this done as fast as possible. Just getting that ready for the next set. Okay, we'll have the next exercise. All right, now I'm gonna get a wider grip here. Okay. Okay. Whew. All right, now I'm gonna be doing some cable exercises for my biceps and triceps. We're gonna get these going. I'm gonna do some supersets here. We're gonna do some overhead tricep extensions with the rope, then go into cable curls, then go into cable curls. This is hard. It's not supposed to be there. Huh. Okay. Let's see how this feels. This is good. This is going to be for the curls. I'm going to take some weight off. Let me see this real quick. Okay. Okay, let me see how I'm going to do this. Let me see. That. Okay. All right. This is what I'm going to be doing. I got it now. I'm going to do some overhead tricep extensions, supersetted with some bicep curls with the cables here. So, tricep overhead extension, cable curl. Now, that's a superset. What a superset is when you do two exercises, one after the other with very little rest. Now, I like to do supersets for push-pull muscles like triceps and biceps, or stuff like that, or chest and triceps, or back and biceps and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing now. This is not a beginning technique. This is when you're a little more advanced and when you want to save time. So, all right, and I do the overhead tricep extension because that hits the long head of the tricep. The tricep, that's actually, let me take off my sweatshirt. I like to do my, without the shirt too. I can show my arms and you can see a little bit. Okay. Let's see. They're looking good too. It's coming. They're coming. Okay, now, like I was saying, the next exercise is going to be overhead tricep extensions. That's for the back of the tricep. It's the long head of the tricep. The only way you hit that long head is when you do an exercise with your arms over your shoulders like that, with your elbows over your head. That's how you get it like that. So I'm gonna start off here, and you have to use a light weight that you can control, like I always say. And I like to tense my triceps as I do it. Okay. Now for the bicep curl. good set. And make sure you tense the muscle after you do the exercise. Tense it. I was always taught to do that. Let me add a little bit of weight to that triceps. Whew. Yeah, I like doing the supersets. Gets your blood pumping and get you through the exercises quicker. I learned that when I was younger. Okay, make you rest for the next set. That's another reason why I like to do live streams, because you get to see the actual time it takes to do a set and the time of rest a person takes. And you'll notice that if you watch me all the time or some of my workouts, each rest is different for each different exercise. So that when people say you need to rest a certain amount, no, you need to rest until you're ready to go to the next exercise. And you have to be honest with yourself. You can't be bullshitting, because you're just bullshitting yourself. All right, next set. All right. Now I lean back with this, and I try to keep my elbows on my belly. All right, I use it almost as a preacher bench. Looks a little bit better, the video now. Okay. One more set. Then I'm going to do some tricep push downs with some hammer curls. All right, next set of overhead tricep extensions. Oh, let me put a little bit more weight, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more, because I felt I could do a little bit more. That's another thing you have to do. You have to push yourself, but don't be stupid about it. Push yourself in little increments. But always push to do a little more. Maybe a little rep, another rep, a little bit of weight, a little less rest. Just push yourself. Nike. All right, that was a good set. All right, now I'm gonna do some tricep push downs with the bar, with the straight bar, with this bar. Over here. Yeah, somebody asked me yesterday if this was my home gym. Yes, this is my private gym in my house. All right. All right, you know what? I like this angle all the time. All right, let me get my dumbbells ready here. Okay, my 30-minute timer just went off. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna do my tricep push downs. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to do some hammer curls. Okay. Whew. Here, let me take a rest for a minute. A little bit. Come on, man, not so much. Why did you go down that far? All right. Okay. All right. Now, if you guys are just joining me now, I'm doing a superset of triceps straight bar push downs with hammer curls. So this is the second set. Ooh, almost bust my eyes. Okay, hammer curls. Now the hammer curls are for the brachialis part of the biceps and your forearms. Okay, fuck. Whew. That was a good set. My forearm was burning. That's the shit that goes first. You guys can see. Coming out pretty good. Okay, one more set, and then we're good to go. So if you guys got anything out of this workout, do me a favor, hit subscribe, hit the notification button. Okay, next set. All right, into hammer curls, superset. Okay, guys. Well, that's it for my shoulders and arm workout today. That was an express workout. Now, that was a pretty basic workout, so anybody who's just starting can follow it, except for the supersets. You could use lighter weight, take a little bit rest in the supersets. But that's a technique you could use to save time too. But it's a little more of an advanced technique. But it's basically a simple workout. So I hope you guys got something out of it. And like I said, if you have any nutrition questions or any questions, feel free to email me and subscribe. All right, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Have a great day.